PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns' drive about to get started.
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Off-tackle run here for Nick Chubb. And some space here. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time...
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Browns 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And a short kick taking it about the 16. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good,
and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Blankenship out for the point after.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think...
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They go play action with Jackson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rondale Moore.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Watson off play action.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Watson on first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Faking the give. Now Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. To the air yet again. Watson. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Watson now to throw. He's going to air one out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
They talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
He's into the secondary.
Touchdown! John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season as they have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 2nd and goal, Jackson firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rondale Moore
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Watson. And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a first down throw, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Cummings. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson as the first half is winding down.
And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
He's going to look deep for more. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. is not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good,
and that gives him a 3-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on second down. Jackson steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Play action. Now Jackson.
A slant route caught by Bateman.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need to take the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've had to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Watson going to try and run it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there at the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he loses the football a second time. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 1-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now Watson. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taken in at the 3.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good ball for the 3rd time. Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Chubb going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Chubb again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Now Jackson. Open man downfield. It's Ross. He's got him.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Here's Jackson.
And he fires one incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Jackson to throw. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing. Jackson.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson.
Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Jackson.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Jackson. And that'll That'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Jackson. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
One last shot for Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns come up with a late turnover.